A new Friday means a new mini crossword on the Minute Cryptic app, so let's go for it. This time it is by Corey Calhoun and Liam Reynolds, and I like the grid. It's cute. It looks like a little video game. Well, let's see. Plumber squeezing in pipework 1 month later for Feb 10 date. Plumber squeezing. I have no idea. Let's try the short ones. Author Hummer penned this character. Row. That's beautiful. Homer was, this is a partial endlet. Homer, the Greek author Homer, well, he didn't pen, he was blind, he sang, and then it was written later, but that's the idea, right? Row is a Greek character, so a Greek author would pen it, but also here penned within the words author Homer, we can see RHO, Row, the Greek character. Good. Rebel Wilson's character before last war awful cuts it. Emitted unrestrained. There's a lot happening here. I want to try something shorter first. Time to replace Liam's leadership in Cryptic Riddle website? Wow! Wow! What is this? Time to replace Liam's leadership in Cryptic Riddle website. I know what to do, I think. So we take it, the T for time will replace the L for Liam, Liam's leadership, the initial letter of Liam, in an anagram of riddle. Riddle has 6 letters, so it must be an anagram of R-I-D-D-T-E, with T replacing L. And that can give us Tita. And that would give a website. And that website, Reddit. No. Yes, Reddit. The website is Reddit. Reddit is an anagram of riddle, but replacing the L with a T. Yeah, cute, beautiful. And what a service. Okay, I ditched Nokia after terminating substandard cellular pain. Okay, I ditched Nokia after terminating substandard cellular pain plan. Yes, this is easy, I think. Cellular plan is the definition. The cellular plan is a plan of our cells, which is DNA. That's okay, I ditched Nokia. So from Nokia, we eliminate OKI and get NA, and that goes after terminated substandard, the last letter of substandard, which is a D. DNA. Good. Let's try this. Yeah, that's short. One with the biggest nest egg, starting off most wealthy. The definition must be most wealthy or wealthy. One with the biggest nest egg, starting off most wealthy. One with the biggest nest egg, starting off. Well, starting off must be eliminating starts or taking the starts. No, it's not taking starts. But starting off could be eliminated and start from some words. No. One with the biggest nest. That could be the definition. Egg starting off most wealthy. I have no idea. Let's try this. Snuck into tiny intro of press release following big win. What is this? That would be a D, I suppose. Snuck into tiny intro of press release following big win. Following big. And let's try the last one we haven't seen and see what happens. Cheap plastic for pit covering. Cheap plastic for pit covering. Cheap must be an anagram. Plastic must be an anagram indicator, and cheap, which is 5-letter. And pit covering is a peach, of course. The pit, the center of a peach is a pit. The pit of the peach. So The peach itself is the covering, and that's what is intended by nature. What is intended by nature, right? It's just a covering to have birds eat it or animals eat it and send it and take it away, take it far away. There's one in an age. One with the biggest nest egg starting off most wealthy. One starting off rich. Wealthy could be rich. It could be any rich. Ostrich. One with the biggest nest egg. Starting off most, yes. The definition is one with the biggest nest egg. And this animal, the ostrich, is known for having the biggest egg. And then starting off most, we take the word most but without the start. And then wealthy is rich. That's ostrich. Good. Oh, this ends in O. Let's try this one ending in P. And no, let's try this one ending in O. Plumber. Mario. Oh, yeah. Mario fits. Let's see. Squeezing in pipework 1 month late for Feb 10 date. Oh, yeah. Plumber squeezing in pipework. That's Mario. The definition is plumber squeezing in pipework. If you have played Mario, everyone has played Mario, this little plumber squeezes in pipework. And then it's 1 month late for Feb 10 date. What is Feb 10? A date. And 1 month after that would be March 10th. But instead of Feb, we have Mar. I have Feb instead of February, so Mar instead of March. And 10 can be 1-0, and 1-0 is I-O. Mario. What about this? A D. Stuck into tiny intro of press release following big win. What? So what's the definition? Press release following big win? Big win? But then what is following doing here? Where is the definition? I doubt it. Let's try this. Rebel Wilson's character before last. Wilson's character before last would be the O, the character before the last one in Wilson. Wore awful catsuit. Emitted unrestrained hiss. So it must be the O, that O that we have there, which is the second to last character in Wilson. And that wore is wearing has outside of it awful catsuit, but it sounds like an anagram of catsuit, only catsuit is 7 letters and we need 5. 5 more. So that's emitted unrestrained hiss. That must be that we can eliminate through unrestrained hiss 2 letters from catsuit. And we have a T, so, and that gives us a word for rebel or rebel. But emitted unrestrained hiss. Unrestrained hiss is the word hiss without the exterior, so IS. If we take catsuit and we eliminate the I and the S, we get CATUT. Outcast, cut out. Like, it must be these letters, but anagrammed, to give us a word that means rebel. Act out, rebel. It's 3-3. Yes, it's act out, rebel, A-C-T, act out. Good. And this is, I can't even think of a word that fits the structure. What is this? And we're mic drop. Yeah, it's 3-4 now. I see it and imagining a D here. This must be release following big win. That's the definition. After you have a big win, you have the microphone and you drop it. That's the mic drop, a release following big win. But then D snuck into tiny D, that's the D, Snuck into tiny intro of press. Tiny means micro. Tiny is micro, of course. If something's tiny, it's small, it's micro. And intro of press is the first letter of press, P. That's mic drop. Let's check. Finished. 10:01. Well, yes, some of the clues had a lot going on and that was explained. Good. I love it.